Sunday morning. It's a nice 40 degrees outside. It's a good day for good temperature for riding. And today we really don't have a destination. It's just a talk. And as you can see from the title of the video, why Pan America? Let's get on the bike and talk about it. This is why I chose the Pan America over a standard bagger, you know, a big softail, or, you know, lowrider or whatever. Just don't want to be like everybody else, man. I know a lot of people are kind of buying into this stuff right now, into the Pan American stuff, but of course it's a new thing, especially for Harley guys. This is the reason why I like to go with this instead of the big bagger. Would you be able to go down here in a bagger? Maybe. Yeah, probably could. Would you want to? Probably not. I spent a lot of time outdoors, hiking, doing photography, stuff like that. You may have seen it on my channel, maybe not. If not, you know, I recommend you, if you're into photography and stuff, go check out my photography videos. They're pretty boring, but it can be background noise or just something. Maybe I can teach you something. I don't know. But I'm an outdoors guy, and I just love this right here. To me, this is better than being on a road, to be honest, a paved road. Enjoy the view. Maybe take some photos. I absolutely despise the kickstand on this thing. But again, I wanted to make some sort of grand video about, you know, my vlog number 2, which is why Pan America. Really can't think of anything extravagant to do other than just ride the bike and talk about it. And now you're probably thinking, duh, you know, that's what you're expecting. Well, I'm a creative person. I like to you know, think outside the box and stuff, and you know, try to keep you guys engaged and, you know, wanting to watch my next video. But with saying that, I'm just out here in the middle of the woods explaining why I selected the Pan America over any other bike. You know, these are not cheap bikes. They can be pretty expensive. I bought mine used for full transparency, and it was still more expensive than I obviously wanted to, you know, more than I wanted to spend. But I made the decision, and you know, I test rode a Street Glide Special, and I didn't want to be like everybody else. I wanted to be, you know, non-traditional, and I wanted to enjoy something new from Harley Davidson. And you know, maybe you can answer the question. Now I have a Pan Am and a Sportster 48, so do I really ride any real Harleys? That's the question for the big tough guys, for the real men out there in the world. Right now we're in the middle of nowhere, and I just wanted to say that this is the reason why I bought a Pan America. Now let's get back on the bike. Another thing that I don't like about this bike, it's not necessarily that it's big and heavy. You know, that's expected from a, you know, a 1250 cc full-size adventure bike. Is the fact that, you know, me being me, my height, my size, and everything, and this being a big bike, it's just kind of like a perfect storm. I have to be very selective in where I park this thing, put it down, set it down, because if this thing sinks down into soft dirt, and if it's, you don't have anything, you know, anything solid underneath you, it might tip over. Especially when you turn it off and turn it back on. It's got the adaptive ride height and stuff like that, and it actually moves when you turn it on, and if it's on the side stand, the kickstand. The other day I turned it on, and you know, on my driveway it's a little bit of a, you know, of a downhill or whatever, and I looked over and this thing was just like about to freaking tip over. Should I go down there? Nah, I'm good right here, I guess. But this has been really different for me, and like I said, I spent a lot of time outdoors, and so this is very enjoyable for me. It's kind of like at home on this thing. Of course, this is nothing technical out here. This is pretty easy terrain to navigate on. Nothing too crazy, just a little, you know, a little bit of soft, you know, some sand, and mainly some pretty packed down, you know, dirt road or whatever you want to call it. Still not too comfortable with riding in sand or really any sort of like crazy off-road conditions, but I'll get there. I think you know, this thing's definitely making me more confident on this bike. Not only this bike, but also like my 48. You know, taking corners a little bit better, and it's just helping me be a better rider, I think, overall. See, this is a lot softer and different than what I was just on. But let's go see what it holds in store for us. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. I'm probably going to cut the video off here in a little bit. Just wanted to kind of go over the reasons why, you know, I'm now on this bike and not on a big bagger on, you know, a paved road somewhere. I've had a few scares, you know, here and there. You know, went off-road, on-road too. Nothing too crazy. Everything's been manageable. But nothing really down here. Sit down for a little bit. You know, get tired standing up. It's really peaceful out here, and yeah, this is like the perfect setting for the video, I think. So I think it always works out this way for me. You know, like I said, I think it's something cool to do and it doesn't work out, and you know, end up just being myself and not overthinking it, and next thing you know, bam, we got a video. Little berm coming up. Oh, some sand. Oh, yep. More technical here. But, yep, they got some soft stuff over here. I'm getting better. Thank you guys for being here. Said as I turn it around, again, very selective in how I turn this thing around. Might want to go up a little bit further. Looks like some really soft stuff here. Alright, didn't turn out to be too bad. Just kind of had to make sure, keep my feet close to the ground just to make sure that it, you know, I wasn't going to lose my balance on some mud or whatever. Said I'm still pretty new to this stuff, so I haven't found a good spot to turn around, so I think I'm just going to have to make a spot to turn around. And these are the things that big adventure bike riders that, you know, we got to deal with, especially like being short guys. See, now I gotta push this guy back. Push it back. You know, push it forward. And it's a big bike. So these are just things that we have to, you know, we got to deal with. This is happening, you know, live, right in front of your eyes, right here. See that thing? Yeah, it's sinking all the way down. Look at that. And this is why, you know, this is why we do this. You know, we're aware of the risks. Again, street glide, road glide, no thanks. We're gonna come down here in it. So, just an example. Right through some mud there. I was right on the other side when I came through. You know, the sand does make me nervous. Just because I'm not good at it by any means. I need to get better at momentum, you know, being confident that if I just, you know, handle the throttle correctly, you know, you can get yourself out of a situation like that, like, you know. But as you just saw, you know, full transparency, I'm not out here trying to hide any of the I was nervous at first, but for full transparency, and you guys can see, you know, these things creep up on you pretty quick. The terrain can change on you, and you just got to kind of handle, you know, there's a stick right there, just like a freaking branch hanging down. You know, sometimes this dirt looks like mud. You know, sometimes you got sand and you got branches, and I just felt some sand underneath me, but I kept going. I can feel it again. You feel it again. Control your posture. Use your feet as some steering assistance. These are the things that I've learned just from watching you guys. I'm going 15 miles an hour right now, and like, you know, I'm nervous, but I'm not going to learn. I'm not going to get better by just watching videos. Anyway, guys, hey, thanks. I'm going to practice a little bit more. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle a little bit over there. But I'm gonna cut it here, and now I'm gonna head to the house for real this time. I'm gonna try out another road up here and just kind of get a little bit of practice. But I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. And yeah, come back for the next one. Have a blessed weekend and take care of each other. Ride safe. All that good stuff. Peace.